Well folks, welcome back to the channel. If you're wondering why the entire world behind me looks like a giant marshmallow factory exploded, that's because we just got about 1.5 feet of snow here in Upper Michigan. And when you live up here, that doesn't mean you panic. It just means it's time to fire up the Kubota. Now before we get started, let me just say one thing. If you're watching this from somewhere warm, like Florida or Arizona, please keep your comments respectful. Because if I hear one more person say, "Wow, that looks beautiful," you're officially invited to come shovel my driveway. Deal? Alright, let's get this tractor going. There's nothing better than the sound of a diesel tractor on a cold morning. That Kubota fires up like it's saying, "Alright buddy, let's go move a small mountain." Now if you never dealt with 18 inches of fresh snow, let me explain something. This isn't the light, fluffy stuff you see in a Christmas movie. This is the kind of snow where you take one shovel scoop and suddenly your back sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, pop. That's why tractors exist. And today, the Kubota is about to earn its keep. Look at that snow piling up in front of the blade. This is the part that's oddly satisfying. You just push forward and the snow rolls off like frosting off a cake. A very cold, very heavy, very annoying cake, but still satisfying. Now when you're clearing this much snow, there are basically two types of people. Type number one, they carefully plan every pass, nice and organized. Type number two, they just drive around randomly like they're playing tractor Mario Kart. Guess which one I am? Yep. If you see the driveway pattern afterwards and think that makes no sense, correct. Now the trick with snow this deep is to take smaller bites. If you try to push the whole thing at once, the tractor basically says, "Absolutely not." And then you're sitting there spinning the tires like you're trying to launch a rocket. So we go slow, steady, and just keep pushing it back. The biggest challenge right now is where to put the snow. Because after a few storms, the piles start getting taller than the garage. And at this point, I'm pretty sure the snowbanks are tall enough to file for a building permit. And of course, this storm showed up right after I cleaned the driveway yesterday. That's how the snow works in Michigan. You spend 2 hours clearing it, Mother Nature looks down and says, "Cute." And then it hits you with another foot. Honestly, I think snowstorms operate on a subscription service. You cancel one and they auto-renew overnight. Alright, halfway through the driveway here, and I gotta say, the Kubota is doing exactly what it was built for. This is the kind of machine where you sit in the seat and suddenly feel like, yeah, I could probably clear an airport runway if they asked. Not that they should ask, because if I cleared an airport runway, I guarantee the pattern would look like a giant abstract art project. Pilots would land and say, why is there a spiral in the middle of the runway? Art, that's why. But seriously, 18 inches of snow is no joke. When I walked outside this morning, the snow was so deep I lost sight of my boots. For a minute I thought I was just hovering above the ground. Turns out, nope. Just Michigan doing Michigan things. Look at these snow piles already. And the crazy part, the forecast says another storm coming Sunday into Monday. And not just a little storm. We're talking 2 to 4 feet of snow. That's not a snowstorm. That's a snow real estate development. We're going to need street names for the snowbanks. Welcome to the Snowbank Estates. Beautiful views of the mailbox you can no longer see. Honestly, at that point, I'm not clearing the driveway anymore. I'm just maintaining a snow canyon. Neighbors driving by like, hey, nice snow walls. Yeah, thanks. I'm considering installing guardrails and a gift shop. Alright, last few passes here, and you can finally see the driveway again. That moment right there is one of the most satisfying parts of winter. You go from, where's my driveway, to, oh yeah, I remember this thing. Now it looks nice and clean. Which means, of course, the next snowstorm will arrive in 12 minutes. So there you have it, 1.5 feet of snow cleared with the Kubota here in Upper Michigan. Driveway is open, tractor did great, and we're ready for the next round. Or at least as ready as you can be when the forecast says 2 to 4 feet of snow coming Sunday into Monday. If that actually happens, the next video might just be titled, Using the Kubota to Find My House. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments how much snow you are dealing with where you live. And if you're somewhere warm, please remember, some of us out here are bench pressing snowbanks for fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next snowstorm.